Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nancy Drew, the Silent Spy. I am reading notes from Nancy's mother. So, something about Jabberwocky. I'm stuck, and you're stuck listening to me think out loud. The name means something. Colony. I've looked at every colony I can think of. Maybe the name is a joke? Like a bee colony? What I keep coming back to are those events. I knew I was onto something when I started following the story at the Standard. I knew I was really onto something when Cathedral was as interested as I was. Why haven't I figured it out? I have a fever, and the only prescription is more Nancy Drew video games. That is the only thing which can calm me down. So, Revenant. Need stuff? I'm running now. Put the scientists and family on a plane, play the pipes, read the letters as they appear from left to right. It's done. I stopped it. Wait, what? Oh, these are clues. These are confusing clues. Looks like Nancy's, task list. Says I need a color copy of the Jabberwocky poem. Yeah, colorful language. Right. Okay, so what was that poem? I don't remember it off the top of my head. It's been years since I've seen that poem. Whoa, we've got more stuff here, right? No, this looks the same. This all looks the same. Is this the new stuff? This is new. And I can't zoom in on it. Okay, never mind. It's not new stuff. It's old stuff. The Vorpal sword went snicker snash. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. Something like that. I don't quite remember the poem. Kalu Kaleo Frabjus Day. Okay, so, I had an observation. As much as I loved reading Mom's emails, I guess it's selfish, but I wish she had been writing about me or Dad. I kind of understand where you're coming from, Nancy. Well, where are the notes? Yeah, I'm looking for a note here. Room number times the price of a serving of haggis. Okay, price of serving of haggis. Haggis is 5. So Nancy's room number times 5. Nancy's room number times 5. Okay. I don't have a calculator here, so I'm gonna have to do this on my own. Nancy is in 727. 727 times 5. Okay, so 7 times 5 is 35. Drop the 5, carry the 3. 5 times 2 is 10. So that's 13. Drop the 3, carry the 1. So that leaves me with the 35 as the last 2 digits. 5 times 7 is 35, 36. 36, 35. Was that it? Let's see if that's it. Let's see if my mathematics...
My luggage. Alec must have had it delivered.
Oh, thank goodness. Finally! Wait
a second. Mom's stuff is missing. Did Alec take it?
Yeah, what happened to our top secret stuff we had in here? The top secret stuff, which apparently was here. I never saw it, but Nancy seems to think it was here.
What did Ewan say was the code to get in here again?
I don't know. I got distracted by your stuff, Nancy. Oh, 35. Oh, jeez. Okay, time to do the math again.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. Bridget? What?
That is not normal. I need to take a closer look at her room.
Wait, what was she doing? Huh. So
I need to find a way across the courtyard.
Bridget was doing something. We're trying to figure out how to get across the courtyard. Don't know how Nancy saw that in the reflection of the chandelier, but Nancy is awesome, so we're not going to argue with her. So let's solve this again. 727. Okay, okay. Right. Okay, I know this. Okay, well 700 times 5 is 3500. Okay, so 3500 plus 20 times 5. 20 times 5 is 100, so that's 3600. So 3600 plus 7 times 5 is 35. 3635. Was that what I said earlier? Let's hope that's it. Yes! Mathematics. And I have elevator service, because that's exactly what I wanted. Why am I getting elevator service? I have a feeling I'm doing things out of order. You know, we had like 5 things happen in a row, like Nancy's luggage, and then looking outside for Bridget. Okay, so I have the card. What did Ewan say? Okay, so I need to check in with Ewan. Ewan, okay, we're gonna check in with Ewan. Okay. Now I have a million things on my task list. Oh my gosh.
I need to use the keycard Ewan gave me to activate this panel.
I knew that.
That's new. It must be part of Cathedral security.
It's a button. Press the button. Whoa! Craziness.
Ah, Nancy, what's up?
What's up?
Pretty impressive, huh?
Are you my Cathedral contact?
My code name is Ewan. And before you ask, no, I did not choose it. Would have chosen something better. Shadow, Blizzard, or some better word that doesn't also sound like a name you'd give a horse.
Well, at least they didn't try to call you Flounder. That would have been silly. Wow, cool.
Do you know who Kate Drew was?
Aye, we all do. I know she's your mom. You can call her that.
So she really wasn't a reporter?
She was, and was quite good. But she was also one of ours.
A spy?
Aye.
What or who was she spying on?
Figured you'd want to know. I gave you basic clearance on the archives. There is a station set up for you along the wall.
Cool. So, did you know I found your secret hiding place out in the woods?
The creepy messages I'm getting on my phone. Who do you think is sending them?
I've been trying to track the source of the message. Grats await the mysterious stranger who coded that monstrosity.
I have no idea what that means, but thank you for the help anyway.
Can you look into Arglefumph for me?
Aye.
Okay, so Alex's last name is Fell. I don't know when we found out his last name, but apparently that's his last name.
Do you have anything that could help me keep an eye on Bridget?
Well, not as such. Unless... You're not afraid of heights now, are you? Check this out. Find a bow, and you can use this to zip across the courtyard. It's not safe, but it is fun.
I have a bow! Awesome! Oh man, this is gonna be cool.
Why was the attack centered on Glasgow?
We wondered that as well. It took us too long. We had that special vanity that made us think our lives were more important than anyone else's. And that blinded us to the obvious. It was Glasgow because someone here wanted to play a risky game. When Revenant sees someone they think could be pointed in a direction they find advantageous, they drop a trail of breadcrumbs.
Is there anything you could tell me about Bridget?
That girl upstairs, I ran her background on a hunch.
And?
Nothing. Try not to let her become collateral damage. She seems sweet.
Is Cathedral a part of MI5?
It is, and yet it is not.
I understand.
And yet you don't. I love duplicity. And yet...
You hate it.
There's my girl. I like your style.
But...
No, I genuinely do.
I don't understand half of these things. Half of the things this guy says, they're just, you know, flying over the top of my head. I'm distracted by his awesome t-shirt. I'll say that. That is a cool t-shirt.
What exactly do you do here?
In the intelligence game, the dumb ones get manipulated, and the clever ones get buried.
And the particularly clever ones?
Well, they win, of course. But that's most likely not you. No offense, it's not me either.
So I'm not particularly clever. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. You kind of hurt my feelings there, Evan.
What is your role with Cathedral?
I'm the watcher in the wires. I protect the status quo. And, for the time being, you.
Oh, cool. So he's protecting me.
What do you mean by protect the status quo?
Society rides on a rail, like a trolley. The rails are solid and modest and predictable. Those are your disc types. They get married, they have some kids, buy a house they can't afford, and never again are they unpredictable, or interesting, or alive even. But the catenary line, the third rail, that's what drives the world forward. People that have a charge running through them, they move the world forward. Or they try to destroy it. I make sure that won't happen.
Okay, so we stop people who are trying to take over the world. Very dramatic. Very dramatic.
Why are you my contact?
In order to do my job, I have to have top information clearance. But I'm not an agent per se. Civilian liaison work often falls to me. If you're asking what that means, you may not like the answer.
May not?
Absolutely won't. You're not considered a player. You're considered an asset. You're more or less on your own. You get to chat with me, and that's it.
So, basically, he's here to babysit Nancy because Nancy is not a secret agent or a spy.
I'll let you go.
See you around.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. It is a little insulting, but yeah, it makes sense.